You're watching a B.A.S.S. presentation.
Well, here we go, day 2 at the Whataburger Bassmaster Lead at Wheeler Lake, Decatur, Alabama. That is Ingalls Harbor, takeoff location this week for the 99 Bassmaster Elite Series pros, all vying to make the cut to fish Saturday, the top 50. We'll fish on semifinal Saturday. 10 will advance to Sunday, and each day looms more and more important as the season comes to a close. This is the 6th stop of the season. Just 3 events remain after this week's tournament. Talked about Ingalls Harbor. There's the takeoff on the famed Tennessee River, Wheeler Lake, the Decatur Flats, Elk River. So many different places that have historical aspects to them. We have 6 anglers on camera today. They would be the top 6 anglers on the leaderboard. 22 pounds by John Cox leading at 19 down the rest, and then 18 and change for Greg Hackney and John Cruz. But we got to talk to third place man to kick off our interviews this morning at the takeoff, Matty Wong.
Or 2 different things on the agenda for this morning. One is to secure a cut foremost, because as much as the weight looked good on paper, ultimately it's still hard out here right now. So these boys are going to catch them. We're going to try to get ourselves a limit first, and then we're going to go and push up shallow and do some good old gut feeling fishing. Sound good, guys? Right along, let's go.
I feel pretty good. It's been really tough here this week, just in general, and so yesterday was definitely a blessing. You just never know. I fished so fast in practice, and I didn't get many bites. And yesterday, when I slow down in those areas, there, several bites in the area. So the exact weather today that we had yesterday, which honestly I didn't really like. I didn't think I liked it when it predicted this, in practice, but as things evolved in the way I'm fishing, it actually couldn't be any better, I guess. It's perfect weather for the way I'm fishing. So. And big ones will make you fish hard, so knowing there's a few big ones around where I'm fishing at really helps my confidence. Because I have to fish slow and you have to fish real thorough. Because I'm not fishing for schools, I'm fishing for individuals. They're in an area. I'm fishing more areas.
Good, as long as I can get on my spot. The last day of practice, there was a local out there catching them every cast, so I hope he's not out there this morning, because I'm afraid I'm going to have to bump reels with him, because it's a pretty small spot, and I didn't sleep much last night thinking about that, all scenarios that could happen and what can happen, but I guess that's typical whenever you catch them pretty good the first day, and it's been a little different this year because I hadn't been catching them real good. To actually be in contention, we got a lot of fishing to do, but I feel good about it. It's a small spot, but there's a lot of fish there, and if I can manage them right, I'll be there for the last day. So,
talk about your big smallmouth from yesterday.
What's up, everybody? Here we are, day 2 of Wheeler, and yesterday it was literally the perfect day. Yesterday had 19.5 pounds, and fortunately I was able to pull up on a few key places when I wanted to without some company around. That's why it was a perfect day. I was able to pull up on some places, catch them, and kind of keep going, looking for some new stuff. Today it's going to be all about getting on specific spots at a specific time through the day. So you got to hit the right spot at the right time, and you can catch them pretty quick, or you could be just off rotation all day and have a tough day. But we're looking forward to it, and we're going to try to have a fun day.
Wheeler Lake. Yeah, yesterday I didn't have really a big game plan. I just had a couple of little clues, and man, it really panned out to be a heck of a day. So today we're going to try to take those clues and build on it and see if we can't catch some more. We got fortunate yesterday and got some decent fish. Hopefully today we can get a couple of those quality fish and try to build on that pattern that I was figuring out yesterday. It only took me 4 days to kind of figure out a little something. I think we might have had something going. We'll see today if that transpires.
So calm. I don't know what it is about this place, but it's just that I come here. Practice is always pretty tough, but it seems like you get in an area and you just kind of camp out and fish it almost like pond style. Like you would put your john boat in a pond and fish. And And I think that's why, I mean, that's what I love to do. I mean, when I'm home, you know, I throw the John boat in the back of the truck or you know, take the crest liner and just slide it off, you know, the side of the road somewhere in some of these ponds and fish them. And it's kind of like what we're doing today. We're kind of just fishing a pond and hanging out and having a good time, you know, throwing the swamp lord. And so, I mean, it doesn't get any better than that, man. I mean, that's the whole thing. You know, one of the reasons I don't put the live scope on is because I want to fish that way. You know, I want to throw a frog, I want to throw a swim jig, you know, I want to throw a big top water. And yeah, not having it on, it keeps me having to do that. And I look for areas to do that. And, it worked out yesterday, and hopefully today it works out again.
Well, there's our 6 anglers who will be live with us today, and you can see where they are on the map currently after takeoff. They've been fishing for about 50 minutes. That was when takeoff started at 6 a.m. local time, and John Cox, obviously a fun angler to watch. And honestly, Such, he talked about taking his John boat and putting it in a pond. That's exactly what he does every time he launches his boat. That's the
Hey, there's
style
Steve
of fishing.
Bowman. Taking photos of him. He was worried about getting back in this spot today, Ryan, with falling water. John Cox was last night. If he can sneak in there today.
He's got a couple Bassmaster wins. They came from the Opens at Lake Chickamauga on the Tennessee River, which is a couple lakes down from there at Wheeler Lake. But this is the site of where he won the Forest Wood Cup in, I believe, 2016.
Yes,
it was
sir.
his biggest victory so far in his career. We lost service right there because he is underneath the bridge. And when he gets out of there, we'll be able to see him all day long. And it is a joy. I love watching fishing no matter what, Such, but watching a guy fish that way sometimes can bring back so many memories, and it's so fun. I would love to see some frog bites today. Would not mind it one bit.
Yeah, he had that 6 pound, 12 ounce, which was equaled by Tyler Rivette, but Hackney had the big fish of the day.
7.9.
A 7.9 unicorn out there on Wheeler. That's bigger than both big bass in the last 2 tournaments here. It was 6.14.
Saw some smallmouth get weighed in yesterday. We had, I think Jeff
Mixed,
Gustafson had a trifecta. He had all 3 species, and he opted to hold up the spot in the smallmouth.
He had a bigger largemouth and left it in the bag. I like that.
There's not many lakes in the world overall that you can catch all 3 on a tournament day and weigh them in.
Cliff Prince has like a 10 by 10 spot. That a lot of fish have been caught there this week. He watched a local and he just mentioned it. Got him that time. And here's some more at it.
Sorry about the camera bag. Yeah, we'll start with that one. Take 5 of them right now. Hit at the bottom lip there.
Our guy Steve Wright wrote a story saying Cliff Prince for 19 pounds 4 ounces yesterday burned a gallon of gas.
Stayed close, but yeah. Kyle Welcher up and down the river.
Wow.
Beauty.
We will see some action like that. Looks like John Garrett's also on the board. Ray Hanselman not on camera, but jumped up with a quick limit and in our unofficial lead. You can watch it all go down on Bassmaster Live today. Bassmaster.com is where you can watch it. 8 a.m. Eastern time, so in about 7 minutes, maybe 6 minutes, we will fire up the show with Tommy Sanders, Davey Height, and they will carry us, Such, all the way till the weigh-in starts.
Hot day, hot action.
Whataburger Bassmaster Lead, stop number 6, coming right up.